Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Ladies Gaming's. Now, we've had a little situation here. I'm recording this next part up until I was chatting or playing through with Mira Forrester, one of the characters that was, I don't think mentioned in the last episode, but all that got deleted up till a certain point. So, I'm recording from the start of this video. I'm replaying through until I get to Mira. A little bit into Mira's conversation. And then I'll be going on to... And then I'll switch. If I could speak today, that would be real helpful. I will stop recording somewhere in between those, and I'll sync them both up the best I can. If a little bit is missing or it jumps, that will be my fault, and I apologize for that. You probably won't miss much. I'll probably miss like a sentence or two. No, not even a sentence, maybe a word or two. But thankfully I have the subtitles so you can read what happened, if that ever does happen. So anyway, let's get on to it. On to this next part. Let's go.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan Forrester, Lord of House Forrester. And of course they've gotten into their type of
Couldn't find
accent here.
him. Could you? He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself. I don't like this game anymore.
Poor Ryan.
Maybe something happened to him. Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay.
I don't like bragging about.
Don't worry.
Just tell everything.
It's just
Oh,
a game,
nobody-
Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
You will like it.
He was worried
someday.
you were gone. I thought we'd never find you again.
Aw.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick. I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and... Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Oh, she won't.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you. I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious.
Actually,
I
no, it
heard
wasn't.
Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge. Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop. Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He
I
taught
beg your
Roderick
pardon.
and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean. A lord should know how to fight.
Oh, you almost whacked your brother in the head there. Ryan, watch where you're
Remember
waving
when
that
we were
stick.
younger, when we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours. Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
That's the one thing about being a lord. You can't
Since you're the
be
new lord,
good-hearted all
you
the
can
time.
do anything you want.
Give
I
out
suppose.
punishment.
everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
It's not all that
If only it were that simple.
That's not how it works.
Well,
Sadly,
that's how it
Ryan.
should work. You are the Lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Okay then, there. Okay then, there, sir. What is it now, Sir Royland?
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
For what? Oh, never mind.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
Sorry,
He's
can't.
demanding an audience with the Lord.
Damn it.
We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I like Royland. You just slowly walk away from your siblings. Dun dun dun. Oh, hello.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Oh,
Out
I don't
there, you
plan
were
to
decisive
at
and
all.
firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more
Screw
reason
House
to
Bolton.
stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Hello,
Lord
baby
Ethan, is
bastard.
it? My condolences for your father and brother.
I'm
The
not
late Lord
taking your
Forrester was
hand
no
at
friend
all.
to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
You
My
dickhead.
only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
You
The
did a hero,
Forresters
unlike you.
finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him.
Well, he
And
fought
no
with
bread
honor.
and
That
salt!
and he,
What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur.
you
No
shut the
courtesies.
fuck up.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely.
Fuck
You
off.
Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
No, you're
Bruce
not.
Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Well, you can bloody it the
Lord
hell
Ethan,
off.
you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished.
Who
Maybe
gives
if
a
you hadn't
crap?
been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us.
No,
We
it
had no fucking
wasn't.
choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh, look who it is.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said.
Oh, like
when
hell
your
you
man
were.
attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that.
You can
How do you
shut up.
answer for your squire, Lord Ethan?
He's at the
He
wall.
acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type.
Who get? No,
Where's
they're
the
not.
fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
Crap.
I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
I don't give a crap.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Thank you, Lady Forrester. Impeccable timing.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all.
You were just saying how you don't care.
This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
And trust you will, and not trust in
That lad
the door you
may be
laid.
lord of this
Oh, I can't speak. I'm just gonna
house.
shut up now.
But Lord Bolton will have the final say.
No,
I'll
he
send him a
won't.
raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice.
I did
Then
not
we'll
like your
see
face.
whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
You need to be killed for your petty crimes.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you
I
bend the
hate
knee.
Ramsay so
Prepare
much.
a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Yes, send it to my sister. I'm sure she can help us.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Margaery Tyrell's favor. And Lady Margaery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If
Maybe.
it's presented to her as it should be.
This is Joffrey we're talking about. I don't think it's gonna be some easy thing. Ooh, chest. It's a box, never mind. Oh my god, that must be heavy too, it's wood.
Ethan made this for me.
You did a damn good job. A true craftsman.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
It's a beautiful. Nah, it's covered in dust. Not worth it.
It was very kind of Lady Margaery to give this to me.
I
It once
love
belonged to Lady
Margaery.
Olenna.
She's awesome. And Olenna, Lady Olenna is my favorite character so far. I had everything, so it was very pleasing to see in episode 3 of season 7. Ooh, I'm not spoiling any of it, even though I'm damn tempted to do
Father,
so.
much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margaery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I
Because she
do
knows
wish you
what
and
people
Mother
want.
could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Sadly, that will never get to her father. And I just did a 360.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Poor Roderick.
I hope to see them all someday.
And you will, but it will be a long time from now.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Maybe. Who knows? Well, actually, I think it was sunny there.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our
Probably
best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Come in there. whoever's knocking. Dun 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 dun.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Hello there, Cole boy.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your
She keeps
pardon,
going
lady,
over
but
that
you
letter.
alright? If you don't mind my asking.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Well
Please
then.
hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course.
Just dumped the whole pail in.
You work for Lady Margaery?
I'm
I
her
may be wrong.
goddamn handmaiden.
But it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Oh, well.
Lady Margaery just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Why that bitch?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a coal boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Alright, see you later there, boy. In the long solemn... Oh. Hello, Marjorie. They did a fantastic
Lady
job on
Margaery,
this.
you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Okay, then. I like Lady Marjorie. I loved her in the show, too. I was sad to see her go.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you,
you're
my
so
lady.
kind.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
I'd like to know the sooner.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together.
Okay, then. That's nice to know.
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
What the fuck did you...
She
What the
was
fuck
very
did I ever
pleased with
do?
herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Cersei's
She
a
demands
bitch.
an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Oh, I
See
trust
if the
him
Queen
doing
Regent
that.
is ready to receive us.
I am not too happy with Cersei right at the moment because of what's happening in season 6 or season 7. I am not happy.
You'll be
with
fine.
her
I know
at
you
the
will.
moment.
You may feel one
I'm
thing,
more-
but you must say another.
Ooh. I like Jamie in this
Good luck.
season better than anything else. At least Jamie's nice. Or has a nice side. She doesn't have a nice side. She only cares for her children and her children only. God, I hate her so much. Well, I have to fucking appease her, and I'm not looking forward to this.
You can do this.
Oh, do I have to walk so slow? Hello, people of the court. Tyrion!
Ah, Lady Margaery. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I'll kneel to her.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Yeah, we're
Is
loyal.
your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
They were the Wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Hell no.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Oh god.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Of course we would.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I want to
sure
serve with
answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I
I'm
was
sorry,
beginning to worry
Margaery.
you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'm sorry, Margaery. Hi, Tyrion.
I'll walk you out.
Of course you will.
This
You're a
may
good
come
lad.
as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Ah.
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only
That's a good
spoke
thing.
briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
He was.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor
an
Lady
ass.
Margaery was humiliated.
I'm sorry.
Although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
I agree with
She
Tyrion on
threatened
that.
to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose
I like
the crown
Tyrion.
could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Hell yeah.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
I'm also
I'll
stupid.
consider it.
Okay, thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Oh, yes, Sansa.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North.
Oh,
King's
obviously.
Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I will take your consideration to heart. I wish I had a face cam that you can see what my dog is just staring at me for. He's just like a boy. Come here.
Mira, I was worried.
Sarah!
How was it?
I knew her name already.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'm guessing you could hear what he snorted.
Sorry,
Oh.
I shouldn't have asked.
Oh, I missed it. Fuck.
Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
Okay.
It's true.
Cersei would
And
have your
over
head.
in Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Are you
Perhaps
sure
Lady
that's what you
Margaery
heard?
could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
No.
He does have a certain look about him.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms.
None if you're
I
married
might
to
even
him.
allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Nothing, my lady.
Well?
It wasn't me, my lady.
Oh.
This is not a game.
No.
It's a battle
Leave it.
plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
I'm sorry.
I'm just glad it's over.
Thank you.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family.
I hate Roose Bolton.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something
I kind of wish I had the option to ask her or not.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard?
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes.
Yeah.
But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown.
That is no small request, especially now.
I'm sorry.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt.
Oh shit, I didn't read the top one.
Will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Margaery, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
And we will end that episode here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this series, and comment down below on what games you want me to see next, or who I should play with.